Good morning, my dudes. Matt the Collector here. Thanks for coming back for another video. If you're new here, my name is Matt the Collector, and I have been selling cards on TCGPlayer, eBay, and now everywhere else. Let's dive into what we've been doing. This channel is mostly just a vlog and like an accountability thing for me, so that way I can make sure that I'm telling you guys everything that's going on and how we've been doing, and where the state of the business is, and kind of where I'm seeing it going forward from here. So if you want to like a no hold bar, like straight up raw a take on what someone might going through something like this, then let's go. Anyway, I've been doing this since February, and we are in August. Yep, go on vacation next week, so I got to figure out how to put everything on vacation mode, and then we'll see how that goes after that. So the videos might look a little different. Going into next week, plan on going to Kentucky and going to Quick Flips, which is a guy who lost his job during COVID, started flipping video games, and has built a big business doing it. He also sells Pokemon and different TCGs, so we're going to go see what he's talking about. Look, I might even pick something up. We're on vacation. Maybe even have a little rip session. I haven't done a rip session in a long time. But yeah, vacation next week to Kentucky. If you have any suggestions, we're gonna be around the Lexington area. If you have any suggestions or places I should go to, put them in the comments, so that way I can make a plan with the way. Because I'm kind of going by the seat of my pants, which is how I like to do it. I don't like making big plans on vacation because I want to relax. So yeah, the only plan I got is to really go to the shop, and then after that, kind of relax. As far as my regular job, I work normally 12 hours a day. Monday, I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you're saying time is slowing you down from doing this, I want to be the testament that you can still do it. I listed 500 cards this morning before I got on the thing, before I got started shooting this video. And I wanted to list up to 1,000 this morning, but I didn't quite make it. I made it to 1,000 last night after work. So we're just huffing and puffing. So we're using SortSwift, and I want to use this program to its fullest potential. We just came to it, so everything's still going. We have made accounts for about 5 different platforms, and we're letting those run to see what's going on. I got my pricing, I think, somewhat figured out for all of them. On some of them, I'm a bit high just because, I base my buying prices on TCGPlayer. And some of the prices on different platforms are lower than TCGPlayer. Like Manapool sometimes is lower. Misprint sometimes is lower. CardTrader, unless it's Europe, I think CardTrader Europe is always high. But yeah. But more cards get bought and sold on TCGPlayer than they do on these other platforms, so that would be the good spot to make sure that you're doing it right. Now, of course, eBay comps, I would use that for graded cards, but right now I don't mess with graded cards. I have a few out for grading, but they're more for me, I'm kind of sticking in the singles market right now. And then who knows what the future will have, right? So that's kind of where we're sticking. I don't mess with sealed because it's too messy. Too messy for me. I get called enough names at work. I don't need to get more names by selling sealed. I know there's money. I know for sure there's money. But look, this will be our little stick for a while. So what's the plan going into today? The plan going into today is just keep listing and keep putting out orders. We have today, tomorrow, and Sunday to put all the orders out we're going to. Before I go on vacation. So I just made the switch 2 days ago, and we're selling cards on eBay, and I've sold a few on Manapool. So I've done probably it's not been many orders. I think it's slow. Plus my pricing on eBay isn't super competitive. I'm pretty high. But that's to offer, I do let people give me best offer, so that way they can go after it. So look, worst case, I get some people who just buy cards, and then other times I get offers and I'm able to accept them and they feel like they got a deal. I'm good with that. If I have enough cards that are listed, then that's not going to be a problem. I feel like a volume kind of game is needed more than a pricing strategy at this point. Because I think I'm sitting on maybe 6,000 cards listed. 6,000 to 7,000. or maybe only 3,000 different SKUs. We need more than that, right? That's not enough. Yeah, so once we get to like 20,000 cards listed or so, which I mean, I don't think will take me long if I'm doing 1,000 cards a day. So we'll get there pretty quickly. Then we can see, okay, stuff's going like super slow. I need to adjust my pricing. You know, so one little thing at a time. No reason to try to build Rome in one day. This is us coming off of months where we were doing like $5,000 a month. Getting close to $6,000 a month. Now that's before fees and everything else. So I mean, we're making about 2 to 3, you know, after shipping and all the other stuff. So it's not a bad gig, especially as a side hustle, or for some folks that may be a full-time income replacement. I don't know who's living on $2,000 nowadays, but I mean, I see some people that look like they might be able to do that. Oh, look, maybe you have another side hustle or such. But as for me, it would take a huge amount of money for me to quit my normal job. Just because I've done well in it and I moved up. So yeah, but yeah, just a straight up real video, you know, going over kind of what's going on, keeping accountability, keeping a vlog of what we're doing, kind of moving away from, you know, following what everybody else on YouTube is doing. And yeah, man, let's see what the future holds. I'll make another video tomorrow morning and tell you what happened, tell you how today went and what our plans are going from there. And we'll try to keep everything together and keep moving in the same direction, or keep moving in the right direction. That's what we want to do. Of course, I'm always open to suggestions and comments, you know, anything like that. If you guys have any ideas, any ways that you can help, drop them in. Oh, shit, I almost forgot. We did open kind of like a pseudo website kind of thing. It's in my link tree. You can check that out. I think it works. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out together. I got it going. SortSwift even makes that where they can make a storefront for you. It's great. I can separate prices from here to there. I can do my local stuff like I like to do. I think it's just me being stubborn that I didn't move to SortSwift quicker. But yeah, you guys go out there, have a great day, make a difference. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.